All right, fire signs, welcome to your weekly Pick a Pile extravaganza. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, welcome. This is your Fire Fridays, except it's not Friday, it's Thursday, because I am feeling jazzy. Okay, it's not Fire Friday. It doesn't rhyme, but who gives a crap? It's Pick a Pile, guys. We have 3 piles here. We'll go ahead and take a look. First one up is the Santa Muerte, classic Santa Muerte here. I have the lid reversed. My bad. There she is, Santa Muerte for pile 1. Pile 2 is the Starman Tarot with the very, 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 very giant box. Inspired by David Bowie. Pretty awesome. Very trippy one if you're into that sort of thing. And pile 3 is the Mystic Palette Tarot. I've been working with this pretty consistently and I'm starting to bond with it finally, so exciting times. All right, let's go ahead and get into it here. We'll kick it off with pile 1, of course. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And by the way, guys, just a reminder, the 2023 forecasts are up. And one of the signs will receive an extended that I'm going to tally up at the beginning of the year, probably January 1st or January 2nd. I'll run the tally. Virgo is well in the lead here, guys. So if you want an extended reading on your sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, go to that video, hit the like button, leave a comment, and like I said, I'll add up views, likes, and comments. And that's how that'll work. So, anyway, just another PSA about that. Let's get into it right now. Pile 1, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Here we go. We have the Empress. All right, beautiful. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. And we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Okay, let's look at the underlying energy. We've got the 8 of Wands. So, 8 of Wands is rapid communication coming in. It's changes. It's all of the fiery, passionate energy being directed towards a common goal. This is a good thing. And you can see with the skull here with the mouth open, it is usually associated with communication. Basically, what I'm seeing here, guys, is kind of an indication that yes, you're on a path. You're on a path to creation here, to creating a brand new paradigm in your life that is leading to your 10 of Pentacles, to your legacy, your abundance in your health, wealth, your finances, your family, all of that stuff, right? All of the good 3D stuff that we love. This is all Earth here, by the way. Empress is usually associated with Virgo or Taurus, and the Devil is Capricorn, right? So we've got this lovely energy here. I feel like, especially since this is the final one leading into the new year, there's definitely some energy of emphasis on creating a new paradigm for yourself, right? I mean, we're all about to go into our new year routine and our resolutions, whatever they may be for health or career or whatever, right? Or family. It's that typical stuff. Now, the Devil here is a reminder not to have an unhealthy attachment to that circumstance and that situation. It is totally okay to be motivated. It's totally okay to be positive. It's totally okay to be a manifester. You do deserve the highest good and the highest outcome in your life. And that's something that Spirit wants for you, because when you are in your highest, when you're the best version of yourself, that's the version of you that is going to provide the most good for others as well. It makes the world a better place. And so don't think that I'm trying to suggest that it's greedy to want these things. I think there's nothing wrong with wanting these things. But the attachment to them could be something that could trip you up if you're not careful. I also feel like it's just something that's needing to be released. I feel like you're getting towards it as well, especially on the side of things. If this is regarding like your health, like I said, it's a lot of earthy energy here. If this is a health quest that maybe you're getting on, this could speak to addictive behavior and habits. If you're struggling with whatever, struggling with your food habits or alcohol or drugs or whatever, right? Those kinds of things. It is an appreciation for indulgence, and it's an overemphasis on the material world. So We have a strong warning here just to be mindful of that. Make sure that you're not fully fixated on the material world and the earth, and that's because there's more to life than just the material. There's the spiritual as well. They are meant to be holistically integrated into one another. You do not have to forsake earthly things to be spiritual, and you don't have to forsake spirituality to be earthly. Okay, interesting. But something's changing rapidly. I feel like you've got a lot of motivation moving into this energy here. I mean, showing up as the Empress in Empress mode is like such a powerful position to be in. So very good energy here. Very excited to see that for you. And we'll go ahead and get into pile 2 now. Pile 2 with the Starman. These cards are too big. They're like, I really hate oversized cards, but I love the Starman Tarot. Such is life. I wish they'd make it like a regular tarot size. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it now. Starman Tarot. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pile 2 for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We'll do one more shuffle here. All right. Go ahead and cut it. Oops. All right. We've got the Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles. Like I said, see, these are kind of trippy, aren't they? There's a lot going on here. So we got the Four of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands. And we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. You see all those spilt cups? Interesting. Okay, let's look at the underlying. Underlying is the King of Swords. All right, let's talk about the King of Swords first. The King of Swords is the master of the air. It's the ruler of the air, in the sense that the thoughts and the intellect. The King of Swords is very, very level-headed, rational thinker. Somebody that doesn't let their emotions get in the way of thinking rationally and logically. Very tactful individual as well. I feel like this is the energy that is needed in this time because we've got 3 things going on here. We've got some emotional difficulty. We have some conflict, usually associated with inner conflict, but you've got basically 5 people kind of sparring with their wands there, and then we've got the Four of Pentacles, which is a hesitation to take action. It's being reserved and kind of unable to move forward materially. Okay? So it would appear that if you select this pile, you may be in a situation where you've had some emotional setbacks recently here. You've got 3 cups spilled. 1, 2, 3. And you have 2 cups that are upright. One of the cups has fire in it, which is really interesting. The other one, I don't know what's in it because I can't see what's in it. But that cup with the fire is really interesting to me because it's passion. You know, fire, the wand suit is about passions, and the cups are about emotions, but oftentimes emotions and passions kind of go hand in hand, do they not? It's almost 2 sides of the same coin. These 2 upright cups are suggesting that not all is lost here. You may have had some kind of setback, like I said, emotionally, maybe in a relationship with family, friends, a romantic partner. There's been conflict, there's been some fighting. To me, another part of this can be about emotional confusion too, in the sense that like all of the wands are directed in different ways, and being that it is the suit of passions, it's like passions that aren't aligned. So you could be, again, conflicted within yourself because, you know, you're really, really passionate about baking cakes or something, but you're also you've got a new passion for going on some kind of health journey, right? Those are 2 things that are really in direct conflict with one another. It requires some careful planning. It requires some tact in order to navigate that because you're going to have to compartmentalize and prioritize different things at different times. Yes, you can have your cake and eat it too, but you have to have some strong discipline and some careful planning You know, it's not something that you can just hope works out, especially if you're very interested in the health aspect of things. You do understand that you can't usually give it to chance. It requires some actual thought and diligence and attention to what you're doing. So I see all this energy. It looks like a, I mean, I look at this and it reminds me of like a Power Rangers fight scene or something. There's ninjas flying everywhere, jump kicking and doing their thing. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, these cards are a lot. I haven't worked with them in a while, so I hope this is making sense to you and isn't a little bit too all over the place. The Four of Pentacles, again, is that energy of hesitation and reluctance to act. You can see the dual minds there. You've got like two minds on one pentacle. You've got another mind on a pentacle. And then the feet are covering a pentacle. And then there's a loose pentacle over here. The opportunity that's still here, right? The opportunity to move forward is still here, but it's going to require some action. You know, how's he gonna collect that pentacle? How's he gonna pick it up? Because his mind is divided. It makes him unable to move forward. Again, it's diligence, it's rationality. I feel like this whole thing, whatever it is for you, if it's speaking to a relationship or speaking to divided passions in the sense that you have two things that you love that are kind of in conflict with each other, the thing that's preventing you from moving forward and getting through this situation is literally the key here is to be rational, logical, diligent, and a little bit disciplined as well. You know, if things don't rationally make a lot of sense, sometimes we need to stop and get a pencil and a piece of paper and start writing things out. You know, you can do like a pros and cons list, best possible outcome, worst possible outcome, that kind of thing. That was one of my favorite, by the way, one of my favorite strategies that I picked up a few years back was when it would come to a big decision in life. You make, take a piece of paper, divide it into 4 quadrants, right? You do the thing, you don't do the thing. And then with each of those 2 boxes, you have best possible outcome, worst possible outcome. And you fill that out with as much information as you can. So you can see the best outcome of if you take action, the worst outcome if you take action, and the best and worst if you choose not to. That may be something that would be helpful for your toolbox for some of you. But yes, my friends, you can have your cake and eat it too. It just requires a lot of extra effort, which I think makes the cake so much sweeter, does it not? All right, let's go ahead and get into pile 3. Pile 3 right now. Mystic Palette Tarot for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, pile 3. All right, there's 2 there. Okay, we got the 7 of Cups. Looks like we got all 3 cards. We have the 7 of Cups that we're kicking it off with. We've got the 6 of Pentacles here. And we have the 9 of Swords. Choices. Again, you're wanting to make the right decision about something. It's almost like the last pile, which I think I forgot to say again, guys. You can actually select 1 pile, 2 piles, or all 3 piles, and I keep forgetting to say that. I am sorry. But you may have instinctively had the urge to do that, and if you did, trust your instincts. Absolutely. Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords. Our underlying energy is the High Priestess. And I think this is the key here. It's sort of the, I would almost call it the, it's almost the opposite or the opposing. It's the polarity of that King of Swords in a way, because this is about your inner knowing. This is about trusting your gut, trusting your instincts. It's about tapping into that emotional space, tapping into the feminine energy within you and receiving from the universe. You know, having the open crown here. Again, similar idea, I feel, though, because we've got options, we've got choices. We are concerned about equity. We're putting energy into something currently, but we have a desire for a certain kind of outcome, which is equity, fairness, and of course to ensure that things are just, in a lot of ways, and fair. And then we've got this 9 of Swords, which I feel like is the overthinking. So in this one, having these choices here and having this worry and anguish, this mental anguish about something being just and fair. there comes a time where you need to act and trust your instincts. Trust your gut. Again, this is a balance. The yin and yang of the situation is the King of Swords and the High Priestess in a lot of ways. And don't forget, we saw that Empress energy at the beginning as well. We have some really, really beautiful energies here. And the way that you're showing up in this reading, regardless of which pile you've collected, there's been some great energies in terms of your disposition and character. So we have divine creation with the Empress. We have rational, logical thinking and careful, tactical thinking with the King of Swords. And we have this beautiful trust and surrender and instinctual response to the universe with the High Priestess. My friends, you have it. You do have it. You have everything you need to make this situation fair. So in this case, I almost feel like it's the, to quote Minnow Pond, if I'm sure you've seen Minnow Pond around. He's a big tarot reader. Ain't, no stinking thinking. You're overthinking this too much. And I feel like your intentions are good. You're overthinking this because you care and you do want equitable and fair outcome here. But I feel like it's becoming more of a burden than it's meant to be. Life, our pursuit in life, working towards the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, working towards our legacies, working towards our purpose, it's not meant to be burdensome. It's a journey and it's a lifelong journey, but it's also one that I believe that human beings are here not only to learn life lessons, gain experience, and do that, to in service to the divine, but also to just have a really great time. Have a really great time. This is meant to be fun. So I feel like something is just being taken too seriously here. So relax a little bit, trust your instinct, keep making your investments, and trust that things are going to work out in an equitable way. So if you have a big decision to make here, I think you just need to trust your gut with it, basically, and stop overthinking things, okay? So that's what I have for you, fire signs. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I will see you next week, and potentially see you next week in your extended reading for your 2023 forecast. If you go watch the video, hit the like button, and leave comments, you actually have the authority here to change things in your favor. So go do it. Leave me any comment. You can write, I like turtles. You can write, pizza is delicious. You can write, I'm thinking about buying a new candle. What flavor should I get? Flavor. Don't eat the candles, by the way, kids. Don't eat the candles. All right, I'll see you later.